the worst music in America. You know it. Hit me on Twitter at Mike Shawn Radio. Yeah. I done been to IHOP, I done been to Waffle House, I done been to Diners too. I done been to Mama's house, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Hey, hey, hey. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. It's 5 in the morning, still I'm snoring. She's making grits and eggs. She's making those grits. At 5 in the morning, we could only be about to eat 2 things. She's making those grits. Cholesterol is high, but them grits is on my mind. You cook them so good, I can't deny. A heart attack is worth the ride. You make me wanna be home all the time. You're cooking them grits with steak at night. Can't be cooked by no beginner. Grits make I winner. Them grits make me kiss her. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I gotta kiss her. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I done been to Cracker Barrel. I done been to Cozy Kitchen. I done been to Denny's too. Had some women try to feed me, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Hey. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. You better make the grits and make them right. I make you feel so good at night. If you make the grits and make them right, I make you feel so good at night. Just make the grits and make them right. I make you feel so good at night. We the worst records.
It's about to go down. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends are back.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Shawn wears tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when the summer comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning, at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends on a Tuesday. April 21st, we are in the building. Everybody's here. Well, not everybody here, because somebody wants to score some more points. So you know who's in the building.
Allegedly, Sexy Mo.
Mo is in the building. How are you? So let me there you go. Let me update the score. All right.
Good morning.
On 421.
Yesterday was a PTO, was a sick day, so I don't think that counts against me.
Yeah, you lost a point for that. Sorry about that. No, all right. But you are now up 8-5. All right. So far, 8-5.
How did you give 5?
8. Well, he had a point. He got a point for yesterday. He got a point. He got a point. He was so close. Oh, he was so close.
Yes.
Oh, he was so close. It was close. It was close. It was close, Jay.
Welcome to the show, Jay Black. Welcome to the show. So nice to have you this morning.
I got guests texting me. I gotta get the trash out. I'm checking on my son. I got stuff I be doing. I'm a parent. I'm an engaged, active parent.
All of us are. All of us are. Oh.
I did all of those things, and I put on makeup this morning.
We all are. I was with Monty working out her streaming situation for, she's going to be streaming. Yeah, we all got it. Not all of us was getting new cars last night. Not all of us. Not all of us is getting new cars.
I like to tell my youngest daughter, being an adult, something about seeing your youngest kids thriving.
I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Shelly, good morning.
Good morning. Sexy Mo, how was your night last night? How did everything go last night? What was anything new? Anything happened? Any bang bang?
I got more than 3 hours of sleep last night.
Wow, let's clap it up for that right there.
Yep. I turned everything off. I turned everything off, like you said, at a certain time. I shut the house down.
No.
Sleep music.
The sleep music. Nice.
My son. Yep. Compliments of my son. Turned that off. And I fell into this deep, like really, really good, healthy sleep.
That's nice. That is, and I'm not saying that, I'm saying that with all sincerity. When you can get that deep sleep and you're like, I'm here. Oh, and then you wake up like, I did that. The sleep is wonderful. It's so a necessity, y'all. It's so a necessity.
Now I did wake up and have to take a BC powder because I did wake up with the, hey, I think it's going to be a migraine day again today. But
oh, shit.
I nipped that in the bud. Shout out to my BC takers. For those who know. Yeah.
I wonder if Autumn takes that. I don't know. Jay Black, how was your night? How was your night there, Jay? Blizzy Jay Black, what's popping?
Night was all good. Helped my daughter trade in her vehicle. She's happy now. Everything's good. Family's good. That was it. I'm done at the dealerships for a while. I'm just glad to be over all that drama. But yeah, everything was good.
Yeah, well, you got through it. You got through it. You attacked it. You went directly to it. There wasn't no real procrastination at all. And thank God that you had the financial means and the whereabouts to be able to do that for your family. So hey, praise all. Oh, God always got you. God always got you. God always got you. All right, everything was good with me. Watched the Knicks lose. I knew they was gonna make this a series. I knew it. Because the Knicks aren't the type to just a clean sweep the Atlanta Hawks. Now we got troubles, and they're gonna go to Atlanta. So now I'm interested in what's going on. But here's what happens. Mike Brown decided to roll the dice, not call a timeout. Y'all didn't watch the game. Y'all know what I'm not talking. Y'all don't know what I'm talking about. I just watched it, turned the TV off, went to sleep. All right. This is the thing. This is the thing about the show. Sometimes we take risk on things that we probably shouldn't take risk on. But Omillio Sparks, a friend of the show for years, is scheduled to be on the show. To be on the show. I think Jay froze. I don't know.
No, I'm doing this thing. I'm here.
So we scheduled him, and we promoted it, and that's a risk because rolling the dice on a rapper making it somewhere at 8:00 in the morning on a Tuesday is really risky business. We're not talking like promoting a stadium tour. We're not talking about Chris Brown and Usher trying to promote their stadium tour. We're talking about Omillio Sparks doing this on the strength of just waking up. We're not paying him for this interview. He's not getting a check.
Yeah.
He's not.
Yeah.
So the fact that we roll
pure love is what we done. Pure love.
Pure love. But the fact that we are having unprotected sex right now. We are rolling the dice right now. I just met you at the club, and we are rolling the dice, and I'm using my judgment as you look like you ain't got nothing. That's what I'm doing. That's what we're doing right now.
Would you believe me if I told you Sparks is on his business? He got his new project coming out. He reconnected with Oskino, and he's been texting me since 6 something in the morning. So he's
that, my friends, would be remarkable. That's my friend.
He's been texting me since 6. He's up. He's making sure that everything is good. Crossing T. Yeah, he about his business.
Is he up, or did he never go to sleep?
Well, that part, because it was 420 yesterday. That would be the question to ask.
Was he up?
420.
Sparks is seasoned now. Like he's seasoned. He's
been
acting. He's a professional. I believe in him. I know he's going to come through.
That's funny.
All right, I got some funny stuff since we'll see when he pops on here. Number one, let me get to this as I talked about sports. Let me get to this AJ Brown situation.
Hey, what up?
There is something, and I'm being serious. We have a therapist, Sexy Mo, a therapist she went to school for. There's something a little wrong with AJ Brown.
Oh.
There's something. There's a childish behavior that he has that is disturbing. But AJ Brown is right now a Philadelphia Eagle. He won a Super Bowl with the Philadelphia Eagles. He thrived with the Philadelphia Eagles. But for some reason, he got beef with Jalen Hurts. And now he's going on to really show his love and his undying passion to play for the New England Patriots. Because he was a Patriots fan when he was a kid. He made a video. Now, mind you, he's still an Eagle. He's still a Philadelphia Eagle. He made a video like gassed up over getting 2 jerseys from Patriots. They got him signed. And I'm just going to play the video and then we're going to move on to something else that I think is hilarious.
Well, it's finally official. The wait is over. The wait is over, man. Oh, man. The GOAT Jules, man. Yes, sir, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. I know Eagle fans just heart beating. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, man, I'm feeling the love, man. I appreciate you guys so much, man.
Listen, this whole thing is upside down. The reporter, Diana Rossini and Mike Vrabel and all the stuff that they've got going on. She's the one who's broken the stories about AJ Brown not being happy. And she's the one who's broken the stories about this and that, which a lot of people think she got from Mike Vrabel, from Pillow Talk and all that other stuff. But my point is, why are you trying to antagonize a city that literally has shown you so much love? Now, for those who don't know, he's been very open about his mental health struggles when he was with the Titans and been very open about how bad things had gotten. There's something I don't understand the antagonize. Or what are you looking for? What are you trying to prove in a city? Listen, I have griped about Philadelphia fans for a long time. I have. You haven't caught the raft. They've been nothing but ultimate rocking your jerseys. You made about $70 million in the city. Why are you trying to antagonize this fan base? I don't get it.
Philly fan base, you don't poke the bear. Because they'll bite your head off. They don't poke back, they'll bite your head off.
But I don't mind you poking the bear if you have valid reasons. I don't understand what you're looking for. I don't get it. If you want to go to the Patriots, the easiest way to do it is, you make a little noise like T.O., and then you let the chips fall. They're going to trade you. You're going to get what you wanted. But this childish behavior on trying to, I don't understand it because
more sleep.
Jalen Hurts has if this was Jalen Hurts on the way out, and I saw him do this, I would understand why he was antagonizing them. He has every right to be pissed off that I got y'all the trophy and y'all still right now are coming for me. That means there's nothing he can do. That means there's unless he plays exactly the way you want him to play, there's nothing he can do. He took you to the promised land and he won a championship. That means that means you're in a relationship with somebody that you've given them all they dreamed of, and it's still not enough. But AJ Brown, they didn't do nothing to you. Like, I don't get that.
I do. That's what happens when you're doing too much.
But is it that he's doing too much as being extra, or is there something going on that he is having almost episodes right now? Almost Kanye West like.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's the other side, because if it's something else, if it's an unraveling, then that's a whole nother ball game.
Yeah, because it is.
I hope it's not that.
Because he said something that I thought was deep. He said he won the Super Bowl, and basically he was like, "That's it." And another gentleman did that too, Aaron Rodgers. He said, after you spend your whole life trying to win a Super Bowl,
Mm-hmm.
After the Super Bowl, the day after, he was like, that was it.
What's next?
My whole life journey was
Chasing
just
the high, right? Chasing another. Like, what
You
else
gotta
is
do it
there
again.
after that? Like to chase that adrenaline. That
Yeah.
adrenaline rush, it gets you.
But and I just want to say this, and I'm no therapist because Mo is. If you think getting something or getting to a place or achieving this thing is gonna fulfill and make you happy, in my experience, it doesn't.
Mm.
You can get all the checklists of everything you want and not be happy. I just think there's something deeper with him here. And the Patriots, I think the Patriots are gonna get what they deserve. And I don't want him to melt down. I don't want him to melt
You
down.
know what? I've spoken to athletes throughout the years, and you'd be surprised at some of the things that they talk about. Just even from their childhood, getting into sports because somebody else tells you have to play sports, and the pressure of being great, larger than great. And then when you hit the pinnacle of something like, a Super Bowl or being a Pro Bowler, and then you look back and say, I didn't even want to do this. Now what?
That's
You understand what I'm saying?
That's a real thing.
I'm not seeing him. I'm not, he's not one of my clients, but I'm just saying some of the things that I've been told from pro athletes that they experience.
And certain people's Super Bowls are different. Like some athletes get into the league, make a ton of money, and then they want to win championships.
Yeah.
Some players have come from places so impoverished that when they sign a $50 million, $80 million contract, that is the Super Bowl.
Yes. They don't care about a ring. The money is it.
That's what all of this was for.
Yeah.
That was just so I can attempt to take care of the mouths.
I could buy my mama a house. I could buy my auntie a Range Rover. I could treat my whole family.
And I get it.
And beans no more.
They asked there was a podcast where I think it was Gilbert Arenas. It was a few other dudes. And they were like, would you take $100 million and no championship or $50 million and a championship? And I get both sides. I get somebody saying, give me the 100 million with no championship. I'm fine. And I get the dudes who have a different value system. Their thing is having that chip also makes them more money. Having that ring can also make them more money. But one guy on the side of making $100 million, he said, do you know how many athletes I've had to buy their Super Bowl rings from because they were broke? And I said, I might have to take the 100 million. I don't know. And it depends on, it depends on what your life's like. It depends on if you understand how much money you can flip a Super Bowl ring into. Once again, it goes back into flipping that into profit.
Yeah.
If you win a Super Bowl in Dallas, you literally, if you're a main player, you basically could eat for the rest of your life just off of that. Like there are players who right now who won Super Bowls in the 80s, in the 70s, and the 90s who are still eating off of that. But anyway, that was something that I thought was interesting. This one I want to show y'all. I had to get to this. This one made me giggle, y'all. This is when a Karen who's on your side, your Karen, betrays you and fucks your game up. She can't even control her Karen superpowers. And the Karen superpowers revert and get at you. So this is the scenario. Let me make sure I got it before I get into the scenario, because this shit right here, I said, if there was ever a time for you to tell your woman to shut up,
shut up.
Shut up.
Oh, man. Okay, here it is. Okay, all right. So this is the thing. A man is driving home. A crossing guard tells him he has to stop. You can't go down the street. He says, I live right there.
A crossing guard. Okay.
A crossing guard, which means if there's a crossing guard, they're kids, which means they're crossing the kids. He ain't going to stop. Bam. He goes home. We're going to pick up the video where the cops come to his house after the confrontation. And then you're going to see the Karen get to Karening, and it's not on his behalf. And man, let me tell you something, boy. When the superpowers are turned the wrong way, here it goes.
I live on the street, right?
Okay.
I live on this street, and she wouldn't let me drive through. I live on this street, and I needed to get home.
Okay.
That's what happened. I drove around her. So why are you guys here?
Because you went back, walked back up to her and started screaming at her is what she's claiming.
Yeah, she's lying. She's lying. I said, I live on this street. I need to get to my home.
Okay. And
And
was she
she's like,
standing
I'm
in the
gonna
street?
keep doing this until like, I'm like, okay.
Was she still standing in the street when you went around her? Or?
Yeah, she moved, obviously, so I can get around her.
Okay. All right, you get there having release, right? Like they're having kids actively cross, and there were kids out
But
there.
you get that I live here, right? You get that? Do you get that?
Do you not understand the situation? You don't just blow around these crossing guards and then go back and mother them right after.
I didn't do that.
You're not grasping this?
I didn't do that.
I got witnesses saying you did.
Okay.
So I don't really believe you.
Okay, that's fine. I didn't do anything wrong. I live here. I live here. I didn't do anything wrong. I live here. I literally rolled down my window. I said, I live here. And she goes, no, go that way. I'm like, no, I need to get to my house. I live here. They don't own the street. They don't.
While they're doing crossings, if they're out there stopping you for the kids' crossings, you will stop.
No, I won't.
Then it's going to be a problem, and we're going to be back
Here
out
comes the
here.
Karen. Here comes the
Okay,
Karen.
then be out here
This is
again.
ridiculous, Greta. You have to stop. There are
Fine, I'll stop.
children.
Can you guys leave, please?
No, so this is the point. I'm going to let you put a shirt on, but you're under arrest. You're going
What
to
did I
station.
do? What did I do?
Disorderly conduct, dude. I know. I told you. You went in her face, started mother.
I did not know.
I'm giving you the
Sir?
opportunity to put a shirt on before I handcuff you.
Handcuff him real quick. Turn around, put your hands on your wrist.
I didn't do anything.
Can you grab a shirt for us, please?
This is
I just want to rewind when the Karen came in, yo. The Karen was supposed to be like, no, he's supposed to be. She went
I rolled
at
down my window. I
him.
said, I live here. And she goes, no, go that way. I'm like, no, I need to get to my house. I live
on in,
here.
Karen, come on.
They don't own the street. They don't.
while they're doing crossings. If they're out there stopping you for the kids' crossings, you will stop.
No, I won't.
Yes,
Then it's going to be a problem, and we're going to be back out here again.
Okay, then be out here
This is
again.
ridiculous, Greta. You have to stop. There are
Fine, I'll stop.
children.
Can you guys leave, please?
No, so this is the point. I'm going to let you put a shirt on, but you're under arrest. You're going
What
to
did I
station.
do? What did I do?
Disorderly conduct, dude.
So basically, the Karen came and said, you have to stop. This is ridiculous in Karen fashion. She betrayed her man.
Not rotten.
You were never supposed to come in and agree with them. You're supposed to use your Karen superpowers and say, officer, we've lived here for over 15 years. How else is he supposed to get home? What was he supposed to do?
I thought that that's what she was coming to do. Like her man's not articulating this right. Let me step in and help him for the win. She went totally left.
No, when I say you say she's not the Karen. No, she has the Karen traits of speaking up on shit whenever she wants to speak up on shit. That's a Karen trait. Karens think that they should speak up at any time, and they have the right to say whatever they want. And in this case, saying whatever you want help get your dumbass man, who I don't agree with at all, get your dumbass man arrested, because at that point the cop was like, damn, his wife don't even agree with your ass. Put your hands behind your back. I absolutely agree. I don't play with kids. No, absolutely, Nick. He's absolutely wrong. The two of my top.
Them busters, the lights are on, them crossing
I
guards
stop.
out there. Yeah. It's annoying.
I'm not going to stop. Like, he's like, you will stop for them. You will stop for the. No, I won't. What?
And what's annoying? What was annoying, Jay Black? What was annoying?
With the
About stopping
buses,
for a
with the
school bus?
lights, when you see, I can clear. I'm good. They way over there. I can go. What are you holding everybody up? Like, hurry up.
Jay, because you never know if there's a kid.
No, I get it.
Around.
I can still be annoyed. I still follow that. I don't play around with it, but I can
What's
still.
annoying about kids' safety?
As soon as I get a bus, oh God! As soon as the lights start flashing, we're gonna be here a while. It's annoying. I can be annoyed, but follow the rules.
If you left in time, you wouldn't be annoyed because you wouldn't be getting somewhere late. I mean, my thing is this: kids' safety. Don't you want your child to be safe?
No, I'm okay with it. I'm just annoyed by it.
He's annoyed about safety. He skipped
I
it.
can't be annoyed that the flashing lights are coming on and this kid taking forever to get on, and then they don't pull right off. They gotta wait for that little motherfucker to sit down.
So here's the thing, Jay Black. Normally, if you see a bus like that, it's because it's special needs kids getting on the bus.
No, it's big buses, little buses, all type of buses.
Yes, they're special needs.
I'm tired of waiting for these kids to be safe.
What are we doing?
Ain't no kid just gonna randomly run out
Y'all
here.
know it's annoying. Y'all can act like it ain't annoying. And then you try to hurry and get by the crosswalk before they put their stop sign up. Like, oh, she stopped me. Oh, we could have let me slide. Hold the kids up a little longer. Let me get by. It's just annoying. I can be honest. Y'all don't ever want to be honest on the show sometimes.
Listen, in all
says
your
it's
honesty,
a safe space, but y'all don't always be honest.
It's a safe space, but the fact that you're annoyed about safety.
It's not about the safety, it's about the waiting and the time and
But you're annoyed because you gotta wait because of the safety. You're annoyed because you gotta wait because of the safety.
Little ass kids, hurry the hell up.
Not the little ass kids.
Hurry the hell up.
Ain't no kid's gonna run out here. Ain't no kid ever been hit by a car before.
You gotta
Why
wait
you
for them
gotta
to sit down,
time?
Jeanette. And then they get on the bus and they was like, "Can you sit down? Y'all ain't putting no seatbelts on." And why is no seatbelts on the buses?
They are. They got seatbelts on the bus now.
They don't make kids sit in no seat buses on them
Yes,
school
they do.
buses.
They got seatbelts on the
You
bus.
saw the bus that got hit by the train, nipped by the train?
They didn't have seatbelts on. Yes, they did. One of the kids said, "I got to take my seatbelt off."
When the train nipped the school bus, when the lady
one of the kids said when they were getting off, you watched the whole video, I got to take my seatbelt off.
Thank you, Tawana. She agrees.
Hey,
with
I
me,
agree.
Mike.
The stop sign attached to the bus goes slow. So you wrong too, Tawana. Look at you. You wrong. Yeah, I'm a teacher. I don't care about these kids. They pay.
We just could be annoyed, but
This is from a goddamn teacher. Look at this shit. This is from a teacher.
Then she said, "It's all the kids," and then just only one kid get off the bus.
Only one kid get off. Who cares about one kid's safety? I can understand 12 or 15 kids, but one kid's safety.
You know the sidewalk. Hurry up, across the street, nigga. Hurry up.
Across the street. I'm late to my job to teach kids.
That part, the water. That part.
I'm late.
See, I got people being honest. I appreciate y'all.
I am sometimes annoyed when I'm in a rush.
See?
I gotta see my other man. I got a roster of guys. I'm on my way for a rendezvous. We're trying to get it on at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Fuck these kids. Don't worry about these kids. The kids was already passed. She said, "I'm just going to hold you up." So he is not wrong.
That's how they do. The bus side of the bus
He is not wrong. No, they got kids. Don't tell me you agree with that white dude. That white dude believes that he can park in handicap spots. Stop. That white dude believes he can park anywhere.
Different. He think because he lives there that he supersedes everything because he pay his tax dollars.
Okay.
Cypher said we didn't have crossing guards at King High. No, y'all had drug dealers, and we should have had crossing guards and metal detectors. Absolutely.
High school don't need no damn crossing guards.
Y'all don't need no crossing guards. You don't need crossing guards. It's gonna slow down the weed transactions. Just let it go. Go ahead. Laugh out loud. The kids be ducking. Jay Black trying to cross the street. I don't know what's going on with Jay. A black man in Philly just got arrested for assaulting a crossing guard. I'm telling you, crossing guards.
Yeah.
Good. Because and a lot of times it's your aunties or your grandmoms or your moms out there after they retired working as crossing guards, and people are very disrespectful to them.
School buses don't have
Jay Black and Tawana. Black and Tawana. They be disrespectful.
They get cussed out. All they trying to do is make sure the kids get from one sidewalk to the other sidewalk. Y'all be cussing them out.
Well, how about when the parent has to have a convo with the bus driver? I hate that the bus driver is explaining to the mom or dad about the special needs that the person was having a problem. And they were talking about the bullying that's going on. Pull over on the sidewalk. Pull over.
I've had to yell at drivers before for honking at the kids getting on the bus. There's a kid getting on in a wheelchair. They're loading the kid on in a wheelchair, and you're honking.
That was Jay Black. Get your ass in the bus.
Yeah, for that.
David, the artist David, arrested for the murder for killing a teenage girl. Apparently, she witnessed the crime he committed, and he killed. No, that story's been crazy because the 20-year-old at my high-paying job told me all about it. That story happened a while ago.
My son came home and told me about it, and I was like, "What? Who?"
That's their OJ. That's their OJ.
It is.
That is their OJ.
Really following this story. They're really following it.
I don't know. I haven't been on a school bus since the 80s. What the fuck you do? You mean the late 70s? You ain't no 80s. You was in a school bus. You gotta be kidding me. Them windows roll down. You could roll down your school bus windows. That's hilarious to me. That's hilarious. Now, just along some lighthearted stuff.
Okay.
A man got divorced. This is priceless. A man got divorced. This motherfucker, the day he got divorced, went and bought a lottery ticket and fucking won.
Divorce was final.
Was it final? Was the divorce final?
But the woman, the wife, this hating bitch found out. And tried to say the marriage wasn't final. And this is how it went down. This is the actual
Taylor, you are seeking half of a lottery winning in the amount of $20 million. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
Explain to me why you are entitled to half of winnings.
Yeah. So I'm seeking this money because I strongly believe it still goes under marital property since he got this ticket using our shared account. And then that he got it before our divorce papers were finalized.
Well, one thing is true. We were divorced on October 7th. That is the one true thing that she has communicated to you. The full truth is that we got divorced that morning. And then, as you can see from the receipt, later that day, after I had lunch with my attorney, I left his office from the finalized divorce, and I stopped on my way home to pick up some beer. I bought a 6-pack. I was going to go home, watch the game, just kind of relax a little bit. And on a whim, as I was paying, I decided to buy a lottery ticket. And so I bought a lottery ticket, something I almost never do. And that's when I won the money. So it was clearly after the divorce. She has no claim on that money. And this is really a waste of all of our time.
So you allege you bought the ticket after the divorce was finalized.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
And Miss Taylor, you said your divorce was finalized at 9 a.m. that morning?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Well, you did submit a receipt?
Yes, Your Honor. I submitted a receipt from when I purchased the 6-pack of beer and the lottery ticket. And you can see clearly it was at 12:30 in the afternoon.
I do understand how you can feel hurt and upset because your now ex-husband has come into quite a bit of money. And
should have held on.
That,
harlot.
Unfortunately, all of it belongs to him. Because as you stated, your divorce was finalized.
But it's not clear.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
She tried it, Miss Parker said. She tried it. It's worth a shot. She said, let me just.
A little immigrant ass said, it's not fair. I came to this country to find me a man who I could gold dig from.
I need to get half.
$20 million, dog.
20 mil. She said, let me get half. It was a shared account. He used a shared account's money. That should have been the more direction she went. But I guess he has the right to use a shared account for whatever he wants. So you still can't control. Yeah, she was out.
See, he should. And the stronger of the argument, I agree with you, Jay Black. The stronger of the argument would have been it was from the shared account, and because that money had not been dispersed yet, because they just signed the papers, and you were still spending from it, any profits or anything gained, she could have went that angle, and maybe just like this much, maybe she would have had a chance.
She would have got the money that he would have used from the shared account. That's all she would have got. She would have got the fucking $2.
You get your $2 back for that scratch.
And I would have given it to her in cash. I would have given, here you go. My bad on that.
I'm never give you a little something extra. I give you $5.
Let me give you $5.
I ain't got no change. Don't worry about the change.
Listen, she must have done something terrible. I can tell you, the universe that was the universe did a big one. Okay.
Obviously, you could tell by them standing there. She got some citizenship because of him. He brought her here, and her little running from ICE ass. It did not. She wanted half of that 20 million, bitch. No. And I am ecstatic. One for the good guy. That man was going to get a 6-pack of beer and drown his sorrows away.
Yeah, he was.
And he was like, he said he was going to drown his sorrow. Say, I knew she didn't want me for me. I knew she was just trying to get into this country. And then all of a sudden, God said, you know what? Here, take this real quick.
Yeah, the universe thing.
Hold that. You've been good. Hold that.
But the fact that you're in court and you resort to saying it ain't fair, bitch, that you lost right there. What you say it ain't fair?
Yeah.
You ain't got no statues. You ain't got no type of objections. You ain't got no. You just this is not fair. This is not. Yes, it is fair. Yes, it is. Because she probably got money from the divorce.
Yeah.
She probably raked them over the coals in the divorce. That's why he had to go get a 6-pack.
That's why he went and got that 6-pack. He went and got that 6-pack to decompress. Like it's probably over. I'm in it with less money than I came in it with. Look at God.
This dude went from this. He went from this all of a sudden to Don't say we don't give you inspiration here. Don't say we don't give you inspiration.
Said she shouldn't get nothing.
He shouldn't get nothing. I almost want to buy a house near you because I got $20 million to do dumb shit now. I almost want to buy a house near you and just buy a bunch of houses around you, just renovate them and I just want to drive by the house in the new car. I want to do it all. He got all types of Johns now. And speaking of laughter, let me run through these. Trying to get this before Omillio. Hopefully Omillio will pop on at 8 o'clock because I got one in the stash. Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy was being given an award in Hollywood.
Okay.
I forget what it was. Eddie Murphy giving an award and everything like that. And people were making speeches. I think this is the same award ceremony. Not sure. I'm not sure. So if y'all check it wasn't the same, then fuck it. But this is what Dave Chappelle. So Eddie Murphy's in the audience. And Dave Chappelle is literally talking about the Chappelle Show. Now, for years, Dave Chappelle has told everybody, ain't going to be no more Chappelle Show. I'm not doing any more Chappelle Show for a multitude of reasons. Well, he happened to shock everybody when he had...
Recently, I did an interview that made headlines because I said I was considering doing Chappelle Show again. And I told the guy, I said, if you'd asked me that a year ago, I'd have said no. Chappelle Show was a very difficult show to do, but it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. And me and Eddie, for the first time, talked about Charlie since he passed. I hadn't seen him or really had an occasion to speak about it. And in the midst of the conversation, Eddie was the one that said, man, you should do like a Chappelle Show movie or something like that. And I said, man, that would be tough. That's your brother. So Eddie, if I do it, man, do Charlie parts. And let's fucking go.
So if you didn't hear it clearly, it would be hard to do without your brother Charlie Murphy here. So if I do it, he said, you make the new Charlie Murphy parts. And he said, let's fucking go.
That could do it.
It takes an icon to get that type of movement. I think it came from Eddie.
And they're both iconic. Now the ball is in Eddie's court. Now we'll have to get to the negotiations. Eddie's got a ton of money. Like when we saw the documentary, Eddie actually has a roof that he opens up in his house. That's the type of money he has. He actually said, let's open the roof. And he opened the roof. Never seen that shit in my life.
Good morning, Trim.
I didn't know you could have a house that you could just open the fucking roof. I didn't know. I didn't know that. And he just pressed the button. He pressed the button. It wasn't like people came out.
Like it's a football stadium at the Cowboy. You can just open up the stadium.
Just open up the stadium.
Close it.
Listen. Here I am with the how we blowing up the pool for my kids.
How we blowing up the pool? Yes.
You got roofs open.
Y'all want the roof open? That's a nice day outside. Oh, open the roof. Let me tell you something. If I had a house that opened the roof up, do you know what a spectacle I would make? Do you know that God knows not to let me have? Do you know I would wait until the middle of a get together to be like, yeah, open up the roof. There would be horns. There would be everything. Ladies and gentlemen, gather around. We are now about to open the roof.
Roof opening ceremony. Okay.
So I was excited about that. And now I'm gonna hold these. I'm gonna hold a few of these to see if Omillio actually comes and at 8 o'clock. I have total confidence that Omillio Sparks is gonna join us.
I'm doubting our homie.
I'm not doubting him. I know.
He's been riding with us for a long time.
He has.
He's gonna come through.
I have. Jay just has a nervous thing about him with his hand right now, as if he's been going back and forth and hasn't gotten a response on a text message.
No, he's good. He's good. We used to do a lot of features with Sparks back in the day, and he's dope. Like, he's good. He went on dating shows with us. We had limos, and we had a lot of good events.
Yeah, listen.
We had drinking contests.
Yeah.
I lost.
Long-standing history. Long-standing history.
Yeah,
he's family. At this point, he's like family to the show. Not a friend to the show, but like family to the show.
Yeah, and we've had family not show up. C Chung is also family. C Chung is also family. And we ain't seen C Chung since the early 2000s. We haven't seen him. So
oh God.
And I don't think we're gonna see him anytime soon. So and then Jay, I know you got some stuff in the stash. Let me get this one, then we can get you a ratchetness. So the correspondence dinner that happens. The correspondence dinner, if you don't know, that's when the media, all the correspondents around the world come, and there's normally a comedian.
Roasting.
And it's a pressure cooker. I believe that the correspondence dinner is more pressure than doing the fucking Oscars. Like I believe that their correspondence dinner, depending on the political climate, there is more pressure on you to stand there and face the person who you are now about to destroy. A lot of people don't understand. In my belief, the thing that ignited Trump to become the president was the correspondence dinner where Obama lit into his ass for like 15 minutes. And I believe that embarrassment triggered the idea that one day I'm going to be the president. In my opinion, that was the beginning. That would put the spark in.
You always try to find a way to blame Barack for something. Go ahead, you funny.
No, I'm not alone. But I remember me laughing, saying, wow, Obama's killing him. And little did I know 10, 15 years later that this man would be on his second term. Nobody thought that. This was a joke. Remember, Obama was doing apprentice jokes. Like whoever wrote it went in. Well, this year's correspondence dinner, you will never believe who is the sponsor of it. Like this shit right here is absolutely amazing on who's sponsoring it. The major sponsor of the fucking dinner.
What if I told you that Grindr is hosting this year's White House Correspondents' Dinner Party? Now, the app was founded by Joel Simkai, an Israeli tech entrepreneur from Tel Aviv, Israel. And what if I told you that the host of this year's White House Correspondents' Dinner is magician and mentalist Oz Perlman, also from the state of Israel? Should be a fun party. Well,
Grindr. For those who don't know what Grindr is, Mo, do you know what Grindr is? Do you know what Grindr is?
I do. Yes,
okay. Yes. Explain what Grindr is to everybody.
Yes, I do.
Can you explain to everybody what Grindr is?
So
you don't have to edit it. Just go. Just say it. It's a hookup site for the community.
I was trying to find a politically correct way to say
for the community,
for the alphabet.
It's a Tinder
community.
It's Tinder. It's plenty of fish in the sea.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Because that's a different dating website.
Yeah, but it's a hookup spot. It's a hookup spot for the community. And for those who don't know, during conventions, during Democratic and Republican conventions, Grindr's numbers explode in the city that the conventions are in. Coincidence? Coincidence that now it's all out in the open, that one of the sponsors of a dinner is Grindr. And that's what y'all be on all the time when y'all get together. That's where y'all been exposed in. That's why y'all voted actually against exposing crimes, sex crimes that are going on in Congress. So that's a different story. But this is the sponsor. This is the main people.
I mean, I think it lends back to the whole agenda of it all, because I think every time that we have this conversation about the alphabet community, we talk about the agenda, whether it's the agenda that's being pushed in the public school system, whether it's the agenda in like the propaganda of the promotion of products. There's always some type of connection to a larger platform of this, and this is very telling.
Well, not to mention that the person, the guest, is from Israel now. They're doubling down. They're doubling down on this now. It's the double down.
It is very telling. But I was trying to find a more politically correct way to explain what it is.
If you want to get your rocks off,
there's people on there who are not part of the alphabet community, who are just curious.
Yes.
As to what the site does and what it offers, and
if you would like to bust the rhymes, you'll get on Grindr. And they will, the Grindr is what we joke about all the time on here. Where is it? This is what Grindr is.
She got Big Dash.
They gonna have a ball. It's going to be a free fall. Anthony Weiner might.
It's actually one of the largest, one of the largest platforms for the alphabet community to date and to social network.
Are you saying you got issues with gay people dating each other, Mike? What are we saying?
No, I got issues with. This is why I tell you, the Republicans aren't against this. They're not against. They're for it. They just use it for political votes. They just use it to lie to their core, and they use it to lie to them. But they're on this. I ain't got no problem with y'all hooking up. Y'all, if you're part of the community, you should be pissed that the same people who are going to help Grindr celebrate, Grindr's going to help them celebrate the weekend or the week or however long it is. They then will go into their job and try and shut you down. But they'll partake in the festivities. They want to bust the rhymes. Bob and Harry want to bust the rhymes together.
Not Bob and Harry. Them dollars say you're gonna get a letter from the alphabet community. You keep this up.
They need a letter to send to them. They need to say you're being bamboozled. You're being lied to.
But again, it's the same way that they come into the Black community and use certain things to garnish the Black vote, right? If you jump on someone's platform and it's large and it has a huge community impact, what does that mean? That equates to votes. That equates to having supporters for some of the things that you want to implement. So I don't think that it's just so much that they're part of that community as much as they're utilizing that community to push their narrative and their agenda.
See, that's why I disagree. They are part of the pedophile community, which has nothing to do with but they're also they partake in the activities of the community a lot.
Yeah, I'm not
telling nothing to me about what Donald Trump allegedly did to Bill Clinton, and it's on a regular. So they like the activities, they'll join the activities, but when it's time to get the votes, they'll be like, in verse 12 and in Genesis, and they'll start quoting Bible scriptures.
Right.
I went on Grindr thinking you could buy gray sweats on it. That's not why you did. And the fact that you even went on. All right. Gray sweatpants. All right. They don't need any more letters, damn, LaShawn said.
But I think one of the we had someone on TikTok break down what those other letters meant. And it's interesting. That's why we have to pay attention. When people add things on to what they're synonymous with.
Oh yeah.
Pay attention and not just embrace it and say, oh, because
we're going to be all inclusive. We want everybody to be all inclusive. We want everybody. We want everybody at the barbecue. We want everybody there.
This came from, and she coined herself as an OG LGBT.
Yes, she did. We played it.
She coined herself that, and she said, I don't know what this new age stuff. So she broke it down to what all of the additional alphabet meant.
Yes, she did.
And so what I'm saying to you is, no, there's nothing wrong with whoever you decide to lay down with. That's your business. Go be great. But I think that you need to make sure that you know what you are supporting and saying that you want to be all inclusive. Pedophilia is
This may not be it. So I'm gonna play it. This may not be it. This may not be it. Let me see if this is the one.
I was a feminine
Oh no,
child.
that's the that suffered the severe depression and stuff like that. But yeah, what Mo said, we played that clip. I forget what I had it titled under.
Take a deep dive, and not even to take a deep dive. I mean, we all got cell phones. We all got was it Chat GPT? All of these things that you can ask questions and gain a little bit more knowledge base about before you start wrapping your finger around the all-inclusive support, movements.
And I just saw on that same note, I just saw this clip. A dad was telling his son to stay away from someone that's transgender, and I guess people were upset about it. And
okay. Damn, that's ignorant. See, that's intelligent, and that you're not ignorant.
The difference between a real woman and
a real woman.
Yeah. That's all I said. I just wanted him to see you recorded me.
No, you don't understand. No, you're ignorant. Yeah, you're ignorant as fuck. Yeah, I'll call the cops on you.
Man, look, that man up there with a little boy just like a girl, man. That's just sad. So what? I said he up there with a little boy just like a female. Why are you talking to me? I don't want to talk to you.
Because you're aggressive.
I'm waiting on food and I'm not. But you directed it to me. You ain't a little child.
They're trying to break it up. Do you not understand?
You talking about him dealing with it, like whoever, but you in front of your kid.
Exactly.
I'm telling my son the difference between a woman and a child.
You said, don't act like me. There's something wrong with me.
so he's teaching his kid, what's the difference between a man and a woman, and they mad at him at the store. Like, is he wrong for doing?
So freedom of speech. That's number one, right? I can't see what's going on with. I really would like to see from the other side, like what was actually going on all before then. But my thing is, why, as a store manager, and they use the word aggressive. I saw just them going back and forth about whatever their stance or point was. I didn't see him like motioning like he was going to do some type of bodily harm or anything like that. I think that when we're passionate, sometimes that's confusing, but I think that there could have been a better way for the father.
He educated his son. There you go.
Educated him in a different environment. Like, hey, did you see what was going on in the store? Because I do it with my son with other things.
After the fact, not in the moment.
Did you see that in the store? Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation about it. But I think that when you go into demeaning someone in public or trying to embarrass them in public, I think that that's wrong.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what we obviously
I'd like to see from the other side.
The clip didn't have the whole. I didn't see what the interaction was before. I don't know if he pointed the person out and said that out loud. I don't know what I don't know. So it's hard to figure out what's right or wrong. All I would have said is, as somebody who works in the public, I would say, hey, you both have opinions. Can we just drop it here? I'm gonna get you your food. I really don't want any, we really don't want this to escalate in any way. I give the person his food, he goes on his way. I give the next person their food, and they go on their way. And I'm not taking sides in this. I'm not saying, I'm not going to tell you you're wrong.
He came right to the blackboard, though. Like Queen will say, anytime a black person speaks to a white person, they're aggressive.
Well, we don't know if the other person was white.
And so
you can hear the bull was white.
He sounded like it could have been black.
And so
I'm not sure.
He
sounded like he.
Hold on. Did he sound like he was black?
Please do not stereotype races.
Thank you. It don't matter. Like you not like. I'm just with my daughter trying to have a meal, man.
Yeah, if I got to stereotype voices, I'm saying that's
a white boy. That ain't no.
No,
black.
that's not. That's not. I'm just telling you. Now this is ridiculous. What we're doing, y'all. This is ridiculous.
Don't say y'all.
No, I'm telling everybody watching. This is ridiculous. But if I had to put my money on it, that's a black person.
Nah, I wouldn't.
There was no whiteness in that voice. There was no whiteness. On some real shit, mind your own business. His son probably didn't even notice anything on that side of the room. I don't know what the kids noticed. I don't know.
He said he wanted to teach his son a difference.
There's a lot of teachable moments. We see stuff outside with our kids all the time, but I think that there's a time and place of how you present that and you have that conversation with your child. And definitely not, and I don't know if this happened, but definitely not demeaning the other person who's if they were minding their business. Not pointing out and saying, you see that, son? You see that? That's not a real woman right there. Like, I think then you're antagonizing and escalating a situation that doesn't have to be.
Yeah. We unfortunately we don't have the whole video because and I listen, man. We get so spoiled with people taking videos that we really start judging their videos.
Right? The sound bites of it all.
Why didn't you get the whole video, dog? Why didn't you get it from the beginning? Because I didn't know it was gonna happen. I was just sitting here waiting for my sandwich.
Right? It's not provocative. If it wasn't that one-sided, one direction for us to be able to attack the other person, of course, would we want to see something that unfolded that wasn't just one-sided. It's salacious. That's why we're having the conversation, right?
But I want people, this is the world I live in. When you do something like this, I want the whole story. So what I need you to do is tell both parties, can we take it from the top? All right.
Not a do-over.
And you start, because I vaguely remember you started with, sir, are you talking to me? And action.
Yeah, Dallas court that his hand was white. I saw that too in the right corner. But we got our guest here, Mike. Right on time and punctual.
Right on time. This man has changed his life. This man has changed his life.
After 420, he's on time.
This man is a long time friend. Like Jay Black said, when we were on the radio the first time in Philly, we did contests together. We had celebrity dates together. They was drinking contests. There was limos. There was legendary stories. And this man, God bless and thank God, he is here. He is healthy. He is one of the most. He's got a personality that I always said. He was Redman and Method Man before Redman and Method Man. Him and PD Crack had the personalities of Redman and Method Man before Redman and Method Man. My man is in the building, Mr. Emilio Sparks is here.
What's up with you? What's up, y'all? What's the deal? Hello, sexy Mo. What's up, Mo? What's up, y'all?
What's good? He's here. He's up. Right, Mike said you wasn't gonna make it on time, Sparks. I said, come on. He said it's 4:20 last night. Said, did he go to sleep or did he wake up?
I'll be on point. I'll be on business.
I had faith in you. I told him. I was like, he's saying 10 toes down. He said he's gonna be here. He's gonna be here.
Yeah. Hey, look, I made sure I got on here before I went running. You know what I'm saying? I got the album dropping, so I'm on point, man. I'm up and early.
All right, so first of all, let me clear this up, Emilio. I said because you are family, we're gonna roll the dice, and we promoted that you were gonna be here. I said he's family, so I'm gonna roll the dice with him. I'm gonna believe that Emilio's gonna be here at 8 a.m. on a Tuesday.
I understand it could have been a little sketchy.
I mean, not for nothing. Last time we spoke to you, it was like in a back alley somewhere. You was going through something.
Yeah, you was cutting through yards and shit. You just had your phone. I was like, what is Emilio doing? All right, so before we have fun, let's get to business. So I can clip this and play this.
Okay.
You have an album coming out.
Yep.
Explain to the folks the album, explain to everybody where they can get it and go.
Made a Million. So it comes out April 24th, and it's going to be on all major platforms, streaming platforms, and definitely I'm going to print CDs up too for people that still into the CDs and stuff like that. That's one of my marketing tools I wanted to bust a move with, because everybody want to do it, but it's a collectible item. So I definitely want the people, the real fans that really rock with me like that, to have one of them memorabilia. So definitely April 24th is going down, man. It's going down.
Now, is this your solo album? Is just you?
Yeah, it's my solo. Yeah, my solo album, Made a Million. Yep.
Made a Million. And so we can get it on all streaming platforms. We should be able to go to Apple Music. We should be able to go to Spotify. We should be able to go to everything.
Yeah, it's a few people that's trying to get it on their platforms too, like they streaming joints. So it's definitely all in places, the original places, and some more other people is howling at us. So it's going down. It's looking good.
Now, I was shocked to hear, because when I watch on social media, when I watch the whole Philly crew on social media,
right,
I don't make comments. I don't agree or disagree, because I've seen y'all for so long,
right,
be together as a squad. So for me, I don't take joy in the drama between what I consider brothers. Y'all been through so much together. Y'all been through stuff that nobody will ever know about that y'all been through. Right. So then all of a sudden, And Oskino is funny. I ain't gonna lie, Oskino's funny.
Right.
He's hilarious, but
Right.
he don't give a fuck about what he says. When I heard that you two were reuniting,
Right.
it was the first time I wanted to put a comment and just put something to be like, man, it's so
Right.
good that you two are here. How did that come about? First of all, how did y'all wind up coming to we're gonna rock out? And was that true? What I heard, was that true?
Well, no, he came to the listening party when because
Okay.
I was working on my album. So I know everybody was doing anything on their end, but you know how I play, Shawn. I keep my energy the way I keep my energy, and people was just wanted to be a part of that, and I think it made sense for the public, and for the people, because business is business, and we all know this is a nasty game. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We all know this is a nasty game, but it's like, what kind of mindset you got? You got to have a different type of mindset and try to change the thinking on it, the thinking process, because we are who we are, and we might, we some of us stuck in our ways, but business sense, we sat down, we thought about it. It was like, let's do some music, because it ain't like we was doing nothing with nobody else. You know what I mean? From that perspective. So we was always known as the outcast, and so it made sense. People wanted to see that. I think it made sense I think people want to see an Oskino and Spark album.
Mm-hmm.
I think they want that. I think they want that on the road.
Because the funny thing, whenever I said Oskino, I said Sparks. Whenever I said Sparks, I said Oskino. Like we never. The only time we said your name separately is when you hung out with us, because then we became more friends, and we were like, dog, it's Sparks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like that.
Because it was a group. So to divide it, it just looked crazy. You know what I mean? It looked crazy, and when you do that, I'm quite sure it divided the public. You know what I'm saying? So when you do that, I'm quite sure the public was divided too. So when people saw it, it was like, wow, that was one of those moments, because that's how powerful that is. So that was a good thing. That was a definitely good thing for hip hop and the culture.
Now, you've been blessed with a personality that I find it very hard. I've never had a reason to be mad at you. I've never, but I think even people who may have a gripe with you.
Right.
I think your personality makes it real difficult to be like,
yeah,
I'm coming for because you're Sparks.
Yeah, because I'm somewhere chilling and you pissed with me and I don't even know why. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just grinding, Mike. I think it's because I just been since '99, man. I just been grinding since from the Give It To Me's, the state properties, even when we're independent, putting the independent stuff out, the records, the music, the movies. I ain't really had time to be worried about competition, and the turmoil we had within the circle. So I ain't really had time to think about all that other stuff, why people didn't like me. I was working on me, getting myself together and getting, trying to get me right. I'm dealing with my own personal demons. So when you're dealing with that, it's hard to just pay all that other stuff any attention. So I just blocked it out and kept grinding, and it's showing. Made $1 million, dropping 24th. And I got
24th
side of me that I wasn't covering. You know what I mean?
Right.
I had more to contribute to the business. When all that was going on, I think at that time when all that was going on, I wasn't doing nothing but chilling with the family and I think I was putting some music out and doing some film and stuff like that. But I was just focused on just getting me right. That's it, man. But I remember good people like y'all, and it's a dirty game. It's a dirty game, man. It's a dirty game.
And we're going to get into the dirty game, but you said something, and I don't want to let it go by just quickly and just let it ride. You said you were dealing with your demons. Your personality is, when we see you, I've never seen you in a bad mood.
Never.
Right.
I've never seen you not like, what up, Mike, Shawn, what's going on? And start laughing and start whatever. When you say battling your demons and this game being so dirty, if you want to, this is not Drink Champs. You ain't forced to answer anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't want, what demons are you talking about? Like, what can you share with us?
The demons is when you're not done. I don't want a situation where somebody's thinking for me and I can't do what I want to do. It's a split, man. You ever try to choose love and money and then one suffer? You know what I'm saying? It's like it's making sacrifices. It's like, all right, I gotta give this up right now and try to give this my full attention. And right now, I know I can't give everything my full attention because of what I want to do. And that was just one of them things. And I was bad on with that. And what I realized, you just can't serve two masters. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pick and choose which one you want to go do. And that's what it is. That's why right now I'm full-fledged focused on what I'm doing. And I'm trying to let everybody know that's around me to understand me. That's what I'm doing. If you care about me, just understand and just, that kind of stuff. So that's all my demons was. It was I'm happy because I'm loving me. You know what I'm saying? I'm loving up on me. And when you're trying to, I guess infuse the two, it get a little complicated when you're trying to juggle. You know what I mean? So that's what I meant by that. Because I can't. I treat it just like where I come from. You know what I mean?
Right. Somebody in the comments said when you said the demons are when you're not done, they said bars, and that is a bar. The demons are when you're not done. I don't think people understand, and I want to ask you this: the moment in time that state property had in this city, maybe one of the biggest historical moments in music.
Right.
There was a time when you guys were, and I'm talking Beans, Petey, you, Oskino, I'm talking a whole squad, Young Gunners, and then the whole, your Rockefeller family were the biggest thing. Like, you repped this city throughout the world.
Right.
Like, the world was reintroduced to Philadelphia because of y'all.
Right.
And I always wonder, when you have that much, when there's a point where you can't walk down any street in Philadelphia without people yelling your name, when it goes away, is there a depression that hits? And is there a loneliness that hits where you go like, fuck, what just happened?
No, I was doing movies in theater. So I didn't, I was doing movies in theater though, Mike. See, the music is my first love. You know what I'm saying? Right. And once I got that off my chest, I with me, I think the problem is I was accomplishing my goals. You know what I'm saying? It was about, if you listen to the music, grandma was proud. You know what I'm saying? All the people that was around that I was like that I felt like I wanted to change for, being so that we come from that wild environment. We survived the game. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just the music industry. We come from some stuff, but we ain't supposed to be here. You understand where I'm coming from? So with that being said, I was making history. I was making myself happy at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I was accomplishing my goals, even though we're giving our lives to the public. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy that we still had different outlets. We had, just if the music wasn't working at the time and if somebody was acting funny, I was doing acting classes because I stayed invested in me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened when you pick good people around you. Because they'll say, all right, well, we're going to put you in this position, put you in this. So the other guys that's not really like trying to be there for you and they upset for whatever reason, it means it's working. You know what I'm saying? It means I'm doing my job. I had to realize that because we was in this mindset, like, we'll call them suckers. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. But at the end of the day, you just got to grind because it's a different game. So, you got to keep your business head on too. But my demons, like I said, I had movies. I'm doing theater now. And I felt like I had some more to say about in the music business. And just to see and get him on the album, stuff like that. We got that accomplished. Because people want that. So it's on the album. Made a Million, the 24th it dropped. Let's get it.
Made a Million, April 24th on all platforms. You can go cop that. Omillio Sparks, his solo album is here April 24th. Is it hard for you to navigate? I don't know how much y'all keep in touch.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, y'all went from probably seeing each other every day on tour buses and on planes and everything like that. Is it hard for you to navigate? Do you know the obvious thing with Oskino and Beans that's been very public? That's been very public. Do you ever communicate with Beans, or do you just stay totally, unless there's something money to be made, do you just stay totally away from the situation?
Yeah, I don't really follow all that. You know what I mean? I'll be like I said, I don't talk to the guys. I think I see what's going on. I hear stuff because it's over social media. Social media is everywhere. So you hear about what guys are doing. And meanwhile, I'm building my empire. I got to do me. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
We men now. We not boys. We know the business now. So I ain't worried about people that's trying to laugh at you while you cry. You know what I'm saying? We know that same thing make you laugh, make you cry. What I don't do is got bad karma because I ain't doing people dirty. You know what I'm saying? So I get why everybody be trying to beat me up because I'm a team player. You know what I'm saying? I still got that same mentality because we can make some money. Until then, I got to go and keep the stock up on my end. You know what I'm saying? Because I got my own brand going on.
Made a Million, April 24th.
April 24th, huh?
It's Kenny Sparks.
It's Emilio Sparks, but if you know me as Kenny, if you went to school with me, if it's an intimate setting, it's Kenny. You see what I'm saying?
So, I'm back on the radio on 100.3 WRB.
And welcome back, y'all.
Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I'm wondering, even when you see the Roots Picnic and you see Jay-Z is going to be headlining the Roots Picnic,
Right.
is there a thought in the back of your mind that, or maybe it is happening, you can't say nothing, that they might be a phone call?
Yeah,
that,
I mean, you already know. It's like it's one of them things where we working. So I talk to people, not I guess. So we're gonna see. It's a they call. I got a call. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna see how it work out. So because it's in my backyard. So it's one of them things. He's back outside. It'll be a good look to have us all there. That's history. We was folk. So it's like, if it come through our town, it's like we got it. It makes sense. It's a no-brainer for us and everybody else. I see you thinking the same thing. So
I'm thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
And so the phone call's made. We won't, whatever you want to share about the phone call. But my thing is, do you have to mentally get yourself prepared? Because all those personalities coming back together on a stage and and backstage.
Yeah.
And do you work? And does your mind go like, do you worry and go like, yeah, I hope everything?
No. I'm this the problem with that. It's our record. It's me. It's a record I had, and Jay jumped on it. You know what I'm saying? And it took off, and it was selling seduction. So at the end of the day, when you're looking around, I'm like, okay, guys, I get it, but this something, that's what I'm saying. That right there, record is just me and him. You know what I'm saying? So the rest of the stuff is just like, all right, guys. So I don't understand or what will be going on backstage with them. It's just that's who I am, y'all. Ain't no getting around it. That's just what it is.
And you brought it up, so it's a legendary story. And I know you've said it a million times, but it's such a legendary fucking song. It's such a legendary. That song, literally, at 1:30 in the morning at Club Evolutions,
that's right,
or at Adrenaline. Right. I knew when that song came on, I was dropping the music, and we was gonna bring the song back like 5 times.
Right.
So my thing was, walk us through. It's your song. Walk us through how this all took place. Take your time and walk us through how this took place.
Yeah, well, we were working on the record. Me and Oskino had an album. Jay was working on the compilation album for Dynasty, and he was pushing the Dynasty for a compilation. So all of us was going to be on the record, like a compilation. So we were working in the B room on the record. Give it to me and Oskino, and I think Beans came in and heard it, and he was telling what was going on. He come in, he heard it, and he wanted the record. So we was like, all right, it's going on. So I'm thinking, why not? It's going on the compilation now, and we all going to do the record. Why not? He just ended up making it his album. So I was like, all right. But at the end of the day, he said it out of his mouth. That was my joint. So he said it. Everybody got that. That's public. So it just made history. So it was a magic moment, man. It was a magic moment. And that's why I'm having fun with this album. I'm like, yep. I'm like, yes, I do. My penmanship, my writing ability, I'm letting them know, Omillio's part. That's what I do, contrary to what people believe. I was grinding. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I was letting my work speak for me. Put that work in.
Then Dollar has a question, and then but before I leave that Dem Dollar there, I want to ask you this: did you have lyrics already penned to the song? Did you have your verse? You did.
It was something like that, but it was raunchy, Mike. it was raunchy. I gotta get that. I'm gonna get the original out. I'm calling my boy. I'm gonna get the original because it was raunchy. Oh man, it was all kind of filth flying out my mouth. Yes it was.
Like go spark now.
It was all kind of filth, but hey, that's where I was at that time making that record, and it worked out. It made it to the world, Yeah.
Oh shit! So you had the whole song. So it was like a Acanelli. Like you was on some. You was going sexually explicit on this song.
Yeah, but I still was making records like Tales of a Hustler, but that record was give it to me. Give me that funk. Yeah, I was in my bag.
Do you remember some of them? Do you remember some of the lyrics? Or that? Do you remember? Go ahead.
Yeah, here's the keys to the beam. I said, go on, baby, shake that butt, clutch these nuts. Here's the keys to the beam and start it up. I was talking heavy. It's nasty. I gotta get it to you. I was talking heavy.
Wait, I need the original. Wait. Say that part again.
I got you. Okay. Listen, I'm calling Gomez, my man. We engineered it. I'm telling you, we got that record, man. I got all them joints in my email. I got y'all. Yeah.
Wait, you said say that slowly. You gave him the keys. You gave him the keys to the what? What was
I
that?
said, girl, shake that butt, clutch these nuts. Here's the keys to the Beamer. Start it up. I'm trying to tell you, let's go in deeper. It's some joints on there. I gotta get that too. You know what's funny? I got a homie, man, Tate. He always called me. He heard the original. He was like, he's always singing a verse from it. I'm like, yo, I said he be in his bag.
Yo, how did you know what? All these years, why did we never? Well, I guess they wouldn't have let us play it. We would have had to edit it out. I'm surprised nobody even looked.
We'd have had to make it radio. We'd have had to clean it up a little. You would have definitely had to clean it up. Yeah.
So them dollar says, Mama, do you want me? What was that? Want me was my.
Mommy, do you want me?
Mama, do you want me was my joint Spark. So Skino and Young Guns.
Yeah. That was what's that one? That's State Prop 1. Yep. Shout out to Black Key. Black Key did that joint.
Black Key. All right.
Is your and Dem Dollar has a question. He says, is your music still under state property, or you are more independent now?
Well, of course, that catalog is under state prop. Everything that we've done at Rockefeller, but all my catalog I've been doing by myself. That's under me. That's under OSENT.
Do you get like the music business always confuses me. It really does. Do you still get any checks from the publishing? Because state property.
I just got one from ASCAP yesterday, so they still come. Yeah.
Hey, I did one of
ASCAP be looking for me. Where you at, Mr. Johnson? I was like, listen, guy, move. So
they running you checks. They running you checks. I think you owe me one. I did one of your mixtapes back in the day. I think you owe me one.
Mike, was that the record we done? Oh yes. What record was that, Mo? What record was that?
Yeah, we did a whole session in the studio.
We gotta get more out publishing.
I hosted the mix. I hosted it, and Mo came in there, and then she did perform. Yes, she did.
Okay, look, all right. That's right, Mo.
So you doing the acting class, and then this one of my. This is not gonna be my last. I'm gonna throw it to Mo. I'm gonna throw it to Jay Black because I know they want to talk to you.
Okay.
The acting classes. Mm-hmm. So you buckled down, and you're like, I'm doing this. Like I'm doing this. And how long has this been going on? And are there any auditions coming up? Have you hit the auditioning streak?
Accomplice. We got a movie. We just it comes out next month. Accomplice. With Sky Dennis did it. With Nakia Dilla. He's from the city. So I did another one. I just did it. Grimes in the city. So these are joints that I'm still SAG. So I network with Nakia, and he just plugged me in some of them areas. So we dropping that next month. That drop next month. It's gonna be a screening for that. So definitely been doing auditions. And a theater. I just did a theater for Take No Tea for a Fever. Just somebody wanted me to do another role. So I like the theater too, because it was like it took me months just to practice and hone that craft. So I took that serious and sacrificed my weekends to get that done. Shout out to Freedom Theater, and I'm at Freedom and all the guys from the cast that was casted in that joint. We had a good time. Yep.
So go ahead, Mo. This I just want. So Sparks, have you slowed down that you're older? Have you, or is this more reserved where you? Because I mean, we I ain't gonna say you. I'm gonna say we. I wasn't running the streets the way you were, but I was.
Right.
I wasn't on your level. I didn't have the resources to be on your level, but I was.
I'm laid back. I'm on business. I'm trying to channel my energy in the proper direction. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to do that and be a good role model for the youngest, my kids and stuff like that. So it's basically getting in tune with the kids. Because when you run around, you're making money on the road. You don't get to get that part. You miss out on that part. So I got that going on right now. So I'm laid back, but like you said, I'm still business. I'm on my business. Yeah.
Mo J, go ahead, because I still got more. I'll keep him here for an hour. I will keep him here.
I love the actor side of you. I love the artist, but I always said that you were destined to be on the screen. Your personality, your energy, it always exudes no matter what you're doing. Are you interested in doing? I hear you say theater a lot. It takes a lot to be a thespian.
Yes, it does.
Practice than just studying your part for a movie. How did you transition from that into, I know you're taking acting classes, but how did you transition into that?
Oh man. Well, they called me, and what happened with them is they was not playing every weekend, and to see the people that actually does that, they are serious. So you got to learn that whole script. Like I said, I think I studied from November, and we finally got it done in March. So I was studying every weekend since November. That ain't like acting. We can go and read that script, get the sides and bust a move, but you can't drop the ball on that stage. So that was a different ball game there. That was a whole different ball game.
Your birthday's in November, so they just said no birthday, no partying, no nothing. Like you got
no partying. Yeah, all my parties. I had to look at that. I'll see you guys later. And that was a challenge there. That was a challenge. I said, wow. I said that was serious. But definitely it was a good challenge for me though. So I was excited. And for them to like me that much to try to get me in another one, I was like, cool.
But Sparks, do you doing TV?
Huh?
Like, do you see yourself doing like TV? Because I always thought you having like your own series.
Now to be honest, that's the end game. That's the end game. When I sat down with Ice over at the studio when we doing this album, we started off doing one record, and then we started doing more, and I realized I had a lot to say. I had more to contribute to the game. And they was like, yeah, like they wasn't expecting us to get together and make it happen. But that the movies, like I said, if I wasn't doing it, that's what I was doing. So that's my end game. I like that feel. It's more mature. You know what I mean? It's grown. It's more grown up.
That's Kenny.
It's Kenny.
It's
giving Kenny. People know Emilio Sparks. They knew Zoo. They, what I'm saying? They knew Bucky. They knew all them people. But this is giving Kenny, and I like that. Yeah.
Do you ever think, Emilio, that maybe God blessed you and protected you? When you see Jay-Z and you see all the craziness with the Diddy and you see all the wildness that maybe, I don't know if what you saw, what you didn't see. Mm-hmm. But do you think maybe it was almost like a covering that God said, you know what, Emilio, I'm going to get you out of this world.
Right.
And put you over here. And which many may have seen as you fell off, may have been the protection of maybe not going to the next level, and maybe, I'm not saying being involved, but seeing things that you probably would have never been able to unsee. Do you ever think of it like that?
I was a firm believer in the man upstairs. So yeah, I can definitely understand where you come from and see that, because at the end of the day, I used to see that, because most people really think that if you're not around everybody no more, you fell off. And I look at people and I be like, wow. So they forget you doing you got your own life before all this anyway. Because when you in the public, that's exactly what you're doing. You're giving your whole life to that business. And like I said, you make a sacrifice, all that. So, for people with that mindset, I just be like, all right, I just know who my real fan base is. When that go on, we can weed that out. So that they say God will weed them out. So you on one with that one.
And I also want to ask you this. And
definitely on one, huh?
I also want to ask you this. What was one of the most serious situations that a lot of people, we just looked at shit like, y'all, Beans going at Jada, this going at that, Rockefeller going at this squad. Was there ever a point where you realized, this shit is so serious that somebody could get hurt out here? Was there ever a moment, or many moments?
We always knew. That's why we kept our vests and our pistols with us too. That's just, we come from that. You arguing with somebody in the neighborhood, somebody might get shot. So we knew what it came with. We was well aware what kind of dangers it came with. It came with a lot of danger. But when you looking at how you can feed your family, you're not. I took more risk for less. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it was one of them things like, hey man, I looked at it like, hey, you just mad at me because I'm feeding my family at this point. So you shouldn't be picking on me about that,
When do you, if you had to go back in your time, when do you think the shit got real? When was the most heated, serious situation where maybe y'all didn't talk about it? Maybe y'all just like, fuck it, we here now. But was there ever one situation where you were like, all right, this is probably going to go somewhere, not if it's going to go somewhere, but this one's probably going to go somewhere real left?
No, we were in a lot of those. We were in them. You know what I mean? So it's like, we just preparing for it. But they was telling me I wasn't gonna make it anyway, so I was ready. Remember, we were supposed to have been dead at 15. So it was like, hey man, it's 24 now. Fuck it. It's like, now it's 25 now. Let's get it. I wasn't supposed to be here anyway. So it was one of the things going on. So when you realize what like this, because Mike, and y'all know it's two different mindsets to people. Some people here say one thing and then don't want us around for certain reasons. And it'd be like, hey man, I'm not trying to pose a threat to you guys. It's just my life experience. You know what I'm saying? So this is my life experience. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else's. So this is what I'm basking in. So to try to understand it, just go pick the CD up, go check out the album, study it. You know what I'm saying? And then you understand a little something.
And I'm saying it right? Made $1 million.
Mm-hmm. Made $1 million.
Made $1 million.
That the contract was worth more, but I made $1 million.
made $1 million.
Yeah.
After taxes.
Yeah, after taxes and everything. It is what it is.
And the single is that the way get that brown paper bag money. What's the single?
Yeah, made $1 million. We put that first. Then we did Toast, and then we did brown paper bag. So they was the first ones. That's why I wanted to shoot videos. So we getting videos and visuals. But we got a lot of joints on there. We're gonna have some fun with this one. We got some joints.
How many? Name some features that we can expect when the album drops.
Well, I ran with some new people, and the only real big feature we got was Oskino, but I ran with some people that from Non-Brigade was on there, Ice on there.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't know that story behind Non-Brigade till Oskino said that Jay had taken a Non-Brigade song. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I seen it, but I think they did some business. I don't know what really the backstory of that.
Okay, all right. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay, we was on different sides of the city, and they was having different meetings, so I can't really say what was going on.
Right.
But
Okay.
OZ the General, Staff was on there. Mr. Right, Mr. Get Right, and these are guys I just used that was in the studio riding with me, and we made some good music together, and the album's done. And I just want to shout out everybody that was a part of it. Shout out to Ray to help with the promotions and all that guys, and Super Ice the Super for the production. So that we got that done, and I'm ready to get on the road.
So there's a good chance at Roots Picnic. There's a good chance. There's a good chance.
Yeah.
And I wasn't gonna go. I really wasn't gonna go. I wasn't gonna go.
I told him Sparks.
Mike be rocking with me. I'm black. I see you black.
Yeah, I mean, but if you're gonna be there,
yeah, I'm coming through. Come on now. I'm definitely coming through. I'm coming through out there.
That's gonna be an historical fucking event to see all y'all.
If possible.
If possible.
It's gonna happen.
If it happens. If
it happens.
Yeah, we don't really know. So things change. So that's why I don't like saying
nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said it now, Omillio, so I'm gonna clip this and put it on social media. I'm telling you right now.
It's already out in the universe.
All I gotta do what I gotta feed my kids, Omillio. I gotta feed my kids.
And I'm still waiting on my royalty check, so until that.
That was we got to pick the big CD. We got to go and check that record, the stats out. Yeah.
I'm going to make sure. Go ahead. Continue. Go ahead. What were you saying?
Definitely, if that'd be a good look. So hopefully it'll be coming good to see. It'll be good to see him catch up with the guys and see if we can get that done. That'll be a good look.
Which one of the guys you talk to the most? Like who you? Because in every squad, there's always one that that's closer to another.
Well, I talked to O recently, and I've been talking with him because we got some moves done, and I think I talked to who last? I think I talked to Gunna. So that me and Gunna used to talk a lot, Okay. So yeah.
I don't know why I always thought, I know this is out of pocket, but I always thought you and Petey would literally be the best fucking movie ever. I don't know why. Were you cool with Petey like that, or
Petey was my youngin. I brought him in, so I brought Jack in, so that was my youngin, and he just started doing. He grew up, so I guess he got his own family and stuff like that going on. But as far as the business, we've been trying to get some stuff done, but I don't know what be going on their end. I just be keeping it pushing it. If it ain't really about no business and no money, I gotta go and bust my moves too. That's the game, Shawn. I always been like that. It's just me.
No, you have.
Y'all from all different parts of the city.
Yeah.
So people who don't understand Philly, geographics.
Yeah.
Y'all all from the same hood.
Yeah, that part. So that's what I'm saying about how overall State Prop was an impactful thing to the city because everybody from different sides. So even if you was playing geographical, we was connected. You know what I'm saying? So, but we as men, we all was individuals and still had to bust our moves. You know what I mean? And like you said, I'm from West Philly, so that's all that's about.
I'm gonna make sure when my next comedy show, the big comedy show we do in Philly, I'm gonna make sure I reach out and just have you if you're available.
Yeah, sure.
just have you come out and just so I can bring you on stage and you can say what's up to everybody. Or if you don't want to, you could just chill and enjoy the show. Because
Right.
I really want to build, because you were rocking with us. There were a lot of people who came through when they needed something.
Right.
You came through when you didn't need anything from us.
Right.
And we needed something from you.
Right,
like
right,
we were like, Omillio, we need you to
Yeah.
get on this radio station, and we need you to take part in all the. I think he even had a segment on the show. There was a segment that Omillio had on the show.
But
Yeah,
that's how
Right.
genuine it was. You know what I'm saying? Because it was one of them things, like you said, that business, man, it's something else. But when you meeting cool people, that's
Right.
what counts. That's what I'm holding on to, them good relationships.
Let me
Yeah,
tell
that's
you.
good. And when we wasn't popping, Spark still took our calls. He still was around.
He
I
did.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
real. That's real.
And we really wasn't popping. Like
it was a
Omillio, we
stretch,
really
yeah.
wasn't
And
popping.
he still
Like
was-
when shit went left, shit went all the way left.
But that's what I'm saying. I didn't look at people like that. You know what I'm saying? And I
Right.
think that's what happened with me, because I was popping. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I was popping. But the things, some things that you get a taste of, it's like, but it's like you ain't bugging, because I'm still cool with, I ain't burning my bridges. I wasn't burning my bridges out here.
So we're gonna. I'm gonna tell you now. Jay's gonna ask you to do a drop for me later on. Like if you could do it on your phone and just send it to us. So I want to put that out there. This is how we do the show. We do the shit that we're supposed to say behind the scenes. We say it right here on. We say it right here on here. DJ Super says Spark's always been a good dude. That is a consensus that I
Super.
get from a lot of people. So
What up, Super?
shout Super. It goes down April 24th.
Yep.
Made $1 million. Omillio
Yep.
Sparks. Go to any platform and cop it. Go to any platform and cop. Let me tell you something. We got some people who don't listen to hip hop. This is what I want you to do. Some of y'all who watch this don't listen to hip hop. Do us a favor and go get this, even if you don't listen to hip hop. We want to support. We want to make sure this is successful, and we want to see you on stages. We want to see you on theater stages. We want to see you on movies. We want to see you in Netflix. Whatever we can do, if we can get the camera cool, we can do some skits together. I will put that together, make it happen. Whatever you need from us, and we can build this relationship, and it's never fallen off. We can just we're back in a better mindset now.
Yes,
I went
sir.
through my rehab 3 or 4 times.
Oh
You went
yeah, I
through
totally
it.
understand. I totally understand.
So
I totally understand. Yep. Listen,
Million.
my number's still the same, guys. So
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
Still the same.
Emilio, thank you. Anybody else before he gets out of here? But let's not talk about it when he leaves. Is there anything else you want?
Listen, you know I love me some Kenny. I'm so happy to
Look, I love me some love.
I'm so happy to see him.
That's right.
Listen, y'all don't know. He was ready to pull out on somebody for me. So he forever got my respect.
Yeah.
And my love.
Yeah.
I'm so happy to see you out here still doing
That's
your
right.
thing.
That's right. We had to take care of the ladies, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man who has gone through this business and the dirty game and come out on the other side and is now him and Oskino, they're back working together. Beautiful stuff. He has his own album, April 24th. On Made $1 Million. You go out there, you go cop it, you go rep this man. And Emilio, thank you so much, because I know it's fucking early, dog. I know.
It's all good. Y'all, I did this. What I say, Jack. I say, what time? I'm gonna be woke for y'all.
Yep.
And you was woke. And you was woke. Emilio, God bless, man. We'll see you soon.
Cool, love. Talk with y'all. See
All right,
y'all.
baby. He did it.
Listen. He is a breath of fresh air. I've been saying this for years. Like his energy, no matter what he's doing, his energy is top tier. It's always here.
Oh, Cypher. Here you go. I'm glad we didn't read this. I mean,
I purposely didn't put it up while he was there. I purposely. He
Black
said he
Thought,
got
I can't.
Oskino on the joint. That was the biggest name for this
Here goes
project.
Cypher. He got I mean, Black Thought is amazing. Black, but
we'll like really.
Yeah, really, he's really. We gonna get Will Smith on.
That's what them dogs. Cypher Will Smith, really.
That's what we. Because that
Cypher got mad. He said, "Daddy, not put my comments up." I didn't want to put that up, Cypher. It didn't make sense to put that one up. Will Smith and Black Thought, when he clearly said he got Oskino. He's trying to get the state property team back together. They make more money together than apart.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, so we got a lot of clips.
He said he got a phone call. He said he got a call. We'll see how it go. He got the call.
I really wasn't
might
trying
just
to.
go
No,
just
it makes
on that alone.
if Jay at the Roots picnic, Philly homegrown, does not do a state property reunion, it would be a huge missed opportunity.
You would probably go in the corner and cry.
Matter of fact, let's get PD on this week too, or next week. We're going and let's see if PD got a call. And if PD got a call also, we know it's going to be
lining it up. You lining it up.
Let's line it up.
That would be interesting.
Let's do that.
Because if PD said he got a call,
if PD said he got a call too,
that means somebody else had
somebody else got a call. Because Beans just promoted the after party with him and Bleak, so they got an after party going on.
Beans got an after party with him and Bleak.
No, it's gonna be Bleak, Beans, and I think the Young Gun. So maybe we get Chris on too. Fuck, we might as well just call Freeway.
Because what if they got a call? What if they got a call?
If you're doing everybody, you gotta do everybody.
Maybe it's just a Philly thing.
Let's just start getting all of them on, leading up and seeing. We're doing our own investigation.
Yeah, we'll put the clues together.
We'll start putting the clues together.
That's the right questions.
Yeah, I mean,
did you get a call?
Did you get
Where you
call?
Gonna be at on May 30th? If you book May 30th, that's what you gotta ask.
May 30th and 31st is a 2-day thing, but I would.
Looking like.
Well, we got to find out what day Jay's on there. But did you get the call?
You booked?
Because I know I didn't get the call. I know I didn't.
Nah,
you didn't get the call?
No, I didn't get the call.
Nobody called me either. No.
Nobody can. Nobody. No. Even when Kevin Hart's in town, I didn't get the call. I didn't. No.
Kevin didn't call this time. No.
Yeah.
He did leave a message for you that time for your birthday, but
he did. Yeah, it was an AI message. Shut up. He didn't leave no fucking message.
I can't.
Oh God,
that wasn't a fucking message.
The Sparks, April 24th. Yeah, you gotta support the album.
Yes, I would definitely support the album.
The Brown Paper Bag
a huge fan base. A huge fan base.
But how about I want to hear the original version of Give It to Me?
Yeah.
I think he's gonna put that out somewhere. I think we're gonna hear that. I think we're gonna.
Might as well. Why not? Like you said,
as long as it doesn't get him in any financial trouble.
Nah. How?
Because the publishing of the song is not owned by, but I would love if it just got leaked, and if it gets leaked and everybody gets to just hear it, and then all of a sudden we get to can you imagine that? Can you imagine after all these years of me and Jay telling this story to people and people going, nah.
And then the Sparks version come on.
And the Sparks version.
The original. Yeah.
That would be a good, that would be a nice thing.
Yeah.
We gotta get our hands on that. We gotta get our hands. We gotta get our hands on that. We gotta get our hands on the original. All right, so Jay pulled it off. He got Sparks on here.
Yeah.
And it pulled it up. But see, I knew he was gonna come through. I'm telling you.
I just didn't know if he was. I knew he was his intention.
Like said, we promoting the rapper.
Now we were all from the going through the back alleys and stuff. We was in one fixated place. Wi-Fi was great.
Cassidy.
Yeah.
You want to get Cassidy on? These are all our peoples. This is a Philly love. So
could get Cassidy
anybody from Philly.
Oh, why are we forgetting Freeway?
That's why I say, and Free been on here.
And Free just dropped. Free just dropped too. He just dropped.
Did you get a call?
Music.
Did you get a
Free
call?
had to get a call because Free
He had to get a call because he's got the anthem.
If anybody is going to be there, it's Free and Big.
It has to go dun 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 dun.
He's not going to come here and do what we do and not have like that. That's for sure happening. And clearly, Bleak is going to be in town with them, so Bleak is going to be here.
Bleak's going to be
doing
here.
the after party. So it got to be a state property reunion. It has to be.
Maybe they're just keeping it hush hush.
Well, of course, it'll be a surprise. But this is one of the things that's just a no-brainer. Can't come to Philly and not bring out your Philly team.
Yeah, I mean,
it made history.
You can't do that. I mean, you can't. I mean,
let's do it. I'm having flashbacks.
I mean, this at some point.
Ain't no way.
I mean, at some point,
ain't no way.
There's no way.
All right, let me. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna work leading up to May 30th. I'm gonna work on a couple of the guys.
We need you to work double time. We need you to work overtime. We need you to be like the super producer.
Yeah, we need Petey Crack on here. All right. I'm in a good mood now. I don't even want to you got any more clips? I'm in a super.
I told you.
His new management hit me last week. He got a project coming.
Sparks. He brings that energy.
We got
The Ron Browns. Okay.
and listen, with Ron Brown, I saw that. I saw that. But Sparks was very clear. He was very clear.
He's focused about his
very
business.
focused.
He said that April 24th. He said he got to do his thing. Everybody doing their thing. It's like New Edition. Everybody did their thing, right? Bobby, everybody. Yo, he said it's
But
my
he
turn.
wasn't just sitting back. Like he's been in a movie at least like every 2 years. Like in between, he's doing these projects. So he's been working. It ain't like he's just been sitting idle.
So he definitely needs to come on y'all show. Yeah, we need these folks.
He said anytime. You think about it's too early right now.
No, don't do it. Don't do it now because we got to promote it. Don't do it now. We got to promote it.
We get
you just want to send the message out. You want to send the message out.
He's producing. He's producing right now.
It's 8:45 in the morning. If you can get two rappers to be up at 8:45 in the morning, like that's a lot.
Petey be tough. Petey tell you, man, it's kind of early.
The only time he did that for us was when he was in Vegas, and the time difference.
Yeah, the time difference. So he was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. All right, we're gonna see. It was for your birthday. He sent you the birthday message. That was the last time I texted him, and that was in March. So, all right, what's up next? Let's see what clip I got.
See what you get, because I got a sexy mo clip.
I got a ghetto clip.
Yeah, let's lighten it up because I got a clarity.
Noah Lyles clip. People upset with him. All right, wait, what is this one? This is a woman drag. Woman drags her 5-year-old son. I guess the grandson to his mom to the doorstep. She's not. Says her father. So this is basically the son's the grandmother saying my son is not no damn babysitter and bringing him back to the baby mama house, and they upset. Let's see how it goes. A parent can't be no babysitter, I guess.
Yeah. When will you be back? You say what? When will you be back? Start preparing for a babysitter for him. And see what it. No, your son needs to start preparing. No, baby. No. My son is not a babysitter. He got to go to work. So what you're gonna need to do, start preparing yourself for a babysitter. We all got to do that. I ain't got to tell my son to do nothing. He's the baby daddy. Now he's working with you. You need to communicate better. This is your 5-year-old child. You better communicate better. That's my grandson. I'm not a babysitter. I don't have.
Well, either way, they were arguing back and forth.
Trust me, I would have called it. Somebody open this door. No, his daddy is not in South Park. He's not a babysitter. He's a baby daddy. That means he can keep him every now and then. Every now and then. You better get a babysitter.
So I'm gonna stop it there.
Did she say her son keep him every now and then?
Now and then. He ain't no babysitter. He a baby daddy. He get him every now and then. He gotta go to work.
Now and then.
That's the grandma.
That's the cycle. Mike, that is the cycle. That is the dysfunctional cycle. He is the baby daddy, and he only got to keep him every now and then.
I wanted to see Mike come. But I saw that.
I understand you can't treat either parent can't treat the other parent as a babysitter.
Yes, she's serious, KT.
So there has to be a schedule that we have to work on. If I'm working and you're working,
yes.
But mom, so what I feel here happened is that she dropped the kid off, or he got the kid. He had to go to work. So the person that winds up taking care of the kid is the grandma.
Mm-hmm.
And grandma's like, the grandma got that youth in her. She ain't no old grandma. Grandma got things. Like she still get her feet done, her nails done. She got things to do.
But just like the mother has to find babysitting arrangements when she has the child probably the majority of the time, judging from the conversation, she has to find sitters and things like that for her child when she's at work or whatever she has to do. Why can't the father, if you know that you want to have your child this weekend and you have to work, that means that you need to make childcare arrangements. You don't just say, oh, I got to work. You got to go back to your mother's.
So the grandmom is wrong? Is that's what y'all saying?
Well, see, we
the
don't.
kid ended up picking up a rock, throwing it at his mama door. The
I
little
don't give
kid.
a fuck what you say. I don't like you. You better get a babysitter. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Oh,
he throwing rock.
Look here, animal. You better get a babysitter for my grandbaby. We not babysitters. We not babysitters. Damn, I wish you was here.
She said she gonna smack the shit out
What
of
the fuck you think I'm gonna be doing? What you think I'm gonna be doing? You ain't that bad. Have your phone number. Trust me, I would have called it.
Somebody open the door.
She gonna smack her.
Trick.
You called her a trick.
So okay.
So you got a little bit more context there, right? You got a little bit more context.
Now we know Granny is about that life. She outside still. She want all the smoke. We know this. We know this. But the little boy, that's my me mom. Okay, she ain't nobody granny. She ain't nobody. She is a me mom. Okay, she got 1 foot in the rocking chair and 1 foot out in the streets. Definitely a me mom. So that's why it's important to have context and to understand where all that has come from. She going back and forth. First of all, in front of the grandbaby. The grandbaby gonna take the
grandma side at that point. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but when a child takes the grandma's side, that means your relationship with the child hasn't been certified, because I have never. Wait, let me finish. I love my grandmothers. God rest their soul. I love my grandmothers. I have never and will never take anyone's side over my mom ever in life. So if a child throws a rock at your door, there is something that is lacking between you and your son. It's starting to make me feel like you may be the bad guy.
The mom, and she's talking about I smack you to the grandma.
No, my mother. That's my mother's weighing in.
But Shawn said, "Hell to the F no. If it's your turn to have your son, you figured the F out. It's your turn
on your time, yeah." And I'm sorry,
Grandma needs rent money.
I love my mom like no other, but my nanny, I'll be like, Mom, I don't know, you wrong. I don't know.
But
I'm not throwing
the baby daddy.
I'm not throwing
the baby daddy. He get a maid now and then.
And this is the other. And this is the problem. And this is the problem I have with everybody in this situation. Here's the problem I have with everybody in this situation. If you come to my house with my child and you say, "Oh, you need a babysitter," I have to leave work and come get my kid now, because that is my response. I don't want my kid with anybody who's trying to drop my child off.
Right.
So I'm gonna have to risk it all, whatever job. I'm like, that whole back and forth. Everybody's wrong in the back and forth.
And if I leave my child with you, why are you harassing the other parent in regards to taking them? Like the dynamic.
Dropping them back off because he at work. You gonna take you back to your mama.
I left my child as a grandparent. I left them with you. Why are you calling the baby mom or going to the baby mom house saying, "Well, my son got to go to work and he only supposed to watch him every now and then"?
TV said, "Oh my God, I can't." She said, "I'm gonna slap you," and that was a bit much, right?
It's all.
I'm with Mike. She's one of them grandmoms. She's still
all. It's all wrong.
I feel bad for the guy. Yeah, I always feel bad for the guy dealing with the woman. You feel bad for the baby dad, right? Random Rick.
You know how overwhelmed he is. But then again, you can't just go to work and leave the kid with your mom just on some regular. But God dang.
Grandma gotta go play bingo.
That's dysfunction all the way around, though. Because when you look at it, and that's probably a generational thing, because I ain't no babysitter. Y'all had these kids, right? Because she's probably been a parent for most of her life. She probably had kids young, and she like, listen, I've been raising my kids. I ain't about to raise your kids. Yeah, like
I'm glad my babies are eating up.
Yeah, the courts make parents meet at police stations to swap kids. Yup, in my district, shout out to the abuelas.
Yeah.
It's just.
No, the issue is the boy had to go to work, and the grandmom couldn't handle keeping up with that 5-year-old. So she said, "I'm taking you back to your mama."
But I don't think it was even that she couldn't handle. She was just like, "This is not what's going down, and y'all not just gonna throw a child on me because y'all ain't got your shit together." So I get the point in that. We got 672 subscribers. Look, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Wait a second, won't he do it? Hold up.
670. It went up 2. Actually went up 3. 2 or 3, whatever it was yesterday.
There we go. Bring Omillio on.
Bring a friend, tell a friend.
Go tell somebody. Like and subscribe, y'all.
Like and subscribe. Did you know who Noah Lyles is? Olympic gold medalist, track runner.
Who?
Noah Lyles. He's a track star.
Yeah.
Olympics. So he had a first look for he's getting married. Got married, and he did the first look. And I guess social media has been saying he don't like his wife, and I guess his reaction to the first look. And Lady Q was even all pissed. Not on my wedding. I didn't get it, but I'm and then she came on to explain herself. But I'm gonna play his first look.
What was the first?
Oh wow, okay. Oh wow. I didn't think you would go with the princess dress. I didn't see you for a princess dress style. Yeah, this is good.
He said it's good.
Hey, that's a train. And we're supposed to spin in this?
No, we spin it up.
You said what?
Spin it up.
I didn't think he was gonna go with the princess.
He's nervous.
So they dragging him for this.
No.
Oh, yes.
He said it's good. Mike, they dragging this man for this. Dragging him to it. So she had to come out and speak.
I think that was nervous energy. And listening to what he's saying, it sounds like they had conversations about what their dream wedding or their ideal wedding is going to look like. I mean, I've done weddings. I don't think that he was disappointed. I think that he was nervous and then also shocked. That sounds like nerves to me.
What was Lady Q mad at?
That Lady Q, I wish she's up because she's up buzzing just like all the other people. To where as though this just had to come out.
Supposed to live. Hello, everybody. So I've been seeing a lot of mixed review on our first look. And usually I would ignore videos like this. I wouldn't say anything, but I felt as if this time I really need to say something. So let me paint the picture for what you guys did not see in that 1-minute video, maybe. Leading up to that wedding, all of my sisters got denied for their visas. Sisters, nieces,
I don't know what the story gonna go. Seem like it's gonna be a long story, but I don't know. But they dragging my man, saying that he really don't love her, he don't like her, because that's your first reaction. Supposed to be, wow, I love you. Oh, they look amazing. You're supposed to cry, and his first reaction was, "Whoa, I didn't know he was gonna go with the princess. I didn't know. I didn't think he was gonna go with the princess."
Did you see the action? He stepped back. He took a couple of step backs to inhale what was going on. Like he totally inhaled the whole entire experience. Like, wow. Like, oh, wow. I think he was nervous. I think that there was plenty of conversation prior to about what she wanted to wear. She probably said, I'm battling between the princess style or this style. I'm pretty sure it's plenty of conversation. I did not get or detect that it was like anything disrespectful. It seemed very pure.
This is what I don't. This is the part I don't get with women. Do you want the man to be invested in the wedding or not? Because if he's invested and he's sitting there looking at the dress, because get the dress you want. Get the dress, and whatever you come out in, I'm gonna be like, dope. I'm not even gonna. So he's invested. He's actually been going through the steps of y'all two looking at these dresses. Yes. And then he says, I didn't know you were going to go with the princess. And then he was like, oh, that's a train. So we're gonna spin in that. You're gonna be able to spin in that.
Nervous, nerves, right?
But they say he's worrying about the wrong things in that moment. He should be just so happy with seeing her. And
well, that's called being invested. See, y'all, when somebody's invested in everything, which I've heard women complain that he wasn't invested. I've heard that complaint on me that I wasn't invested in every aspect of it. I really didn't care what the invitations looked like. Not that I didn't care. I just don't have the knowledge to tell you what a good invitation is supposed to look like. So he was actually like, I didn't think you were going with the princess. How are we going to spin with the train? Y'all want fucking a customized reaction, but y'all want it to be spontaneous. You can't have a customized, spontaneous reaction to something that if it's his first wedding, he's never been through this before. She talked about visas and all this other stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on. Y'all just fucking miserable.
That's what I say. Come down to it.
I'm agreeing with you today. I am definitely. I'm locked in with you today, Mike.
They criticize it. I said they just they just can't be happy.
I did not get that. I definitely didn't get that. I think that he was really emotionally invested
Lady
in
Q
it
talking about
because
that
he was looking. For a man to say, "Oh, you went with like the princess, dress, like the bit." He's invested. Because most men wouldn't even know what to call the style dress or anything. I think that he was very invested. I think that he was very overwhelmed and overtaken by feelings.
And I don't think that was the wedding. I think that was just the preview.
The first look. Yeah,
the first look.
First look before they.
So when she comes down the aisle, it may be a different reaction. Sometimes you cry because you're like, oh shit, the woman that I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with, allegedly, is coming down the aisle. Sometimes the tears are like, man, she's the most beautiful I've ever seen her. And sometimes the tears are because, other shit, people are more interested in the wedding than the success of the marriage. Absolutely.
Facts. It's the look. Oh, he cried. Like, oh, her first look, he was so mesmerized.
No, I think that especially when she said in this 1 minute clip, we get these sound bites of people's lives on social media and we take that and we run with it. We stamp that as that's all to it. That's the only merit to them. To me, it didn't articulate that way to me when I seen it and I saw the body language, the stepping back. He had to keep stepping back so he can get a full view of her and take it in. I think that man was really invested.
She fell back to sleep. She tried to go in on me with this time. And this is how a real first look and start showing me other people's first looks
But first looks are meant to be just that. It's an intimate moment in between two people. It's never going to look the same. It should never look the same. It should never be cookie cutter. You want the first look to be whatever their reaction is, whether it's tears, whether it's, laughter because they're nervous. You got to know your person.
And this is what I mean about the wedding. It has nothing to do with the man. This is my example. What if he didn't like the dress? What if he didn't like it? And you want him to be a part of every single thing. And what if he didn't like it? Was he supposed to start the relationship off of man and wife forever and ever with a lie? What does it say hypothetically? What if he didn't like it? What if he thought she should have gone with the other one? Y'all would have been happier if he lied and just said it's beautiful. And we could start this whole.
He could have said something affirming, but girl, if you like it, I love it. That so they say he should have said something, I guess.
And it's probably a person who wrote that is probably single and don't even got a ring on their finger. Like it's always the ones. I mean, come on. Something more affirming, but again, it's a personal, intimate moment that's supposed to really be shared between the bride and the groom, and they're just allowing us to be their audience. So when you're talking about what you think that they should have done or what he should have said, if it didn't bother her, it shouldn't bother us.
His first words she mad at. The first thing shouldn't have been, it should have been, wow, you're breathtaking. Not, I didn't think you were going to go with the princess dress.
But that wasn't his first words.
It was like, wow. He did say, wow. I didn't think he was.
Back.
But this is what I mean about y'all. What?
His reaction would have killed my whole mood for the rest of the wedding.
Why? Because you motherfuckers don't want to marry people. You want to marry the person that you've envisioned in your mind. You don't want to marry a human being. You want a person that has been made up in your brain that says exactly what makes you feel the way you want to feel at all times. That is not what a marriage is about. And that's why marriages have such a difficult time in making it. Because you want this man on demand to say these things when he first sees you, not what his brain has decided is his opinion. And he said nothing wrong.
They said he said nothing nice. The signs are there for problems. They said, let's not normalize his reaction. Ladies, let's not normalize this reaction. When your husband sees you for the first time at your wedding day, his reaction should be nothing but positive. Let's not normalize this.
And that's why you don't really want to be in a relationship, because you want him to react the way you want him to react. That's not dealing with another human being. That's dealing with your selfish insecurities on how you want to. If you want the truth, here's the truth. I don't think he said anything wrong, but what you guys want, hey, this is what I meant when my man sees me for the first time in my wedding dress. Let me write down what I want him to say. I want him to say, oh, you are breathtaking. Oh, your beauty is stunning. That's not, you go fucking marry a robot then. Go get a robot.
I think that his response was pure. It wasn't curated. And that's the type of authenticity that I would want on my wedding day. I want somebody to be authentic. I don't want them to have something written out script for them to say, oh yeah, I wrote that out because I wanted to make sure I got the words perfect. No,
you don't like it. That's what they saying, Kamara. He needed to lie.
But he didn't say that he didn't like it, though.
No, that reaction wasn't one of love and positive. Though. Whoa, wow. Okay.
No,
he said, whoa. I didn't think you were going with that. When you say that, that means you don't like it. Let's stop.
That is not. Because she could have been, when they were choosing him, she could have been leading on that she was going to go with the other one. And then she changed her mind. He said, wow, like 3 times.
Yes.
Mike, he
then
said,
just lied.
Let me go back to this conversation.
That's why I couldn't see what the problem was.
Just fit your dress. Or
oh wow, okay. Oh wow.
How many times you gotta say wow?
I didn't think you would go with the princess dress.
That doesn't, you don't like it. I don't like it.
Means.
That was I don't like it. I'm telling you.
He could it could be the total opposite. He could have liked that one and didn't think she was gonna go with that one.
No.
Yes.
I didn't see you for a princess dress style.
I didn't see you with a princess style dress.
Right.
He didn't like it. Y'all bugging. Y'all
To me, I think the nervousness overtook.
Y'all crazy.
Keep playing it.
The nervousness overtook him, prevented him from just trying to dress it up and curate some type of lie. I think the conversation was authentic to probably what they previously discussed.
Yeah, this is good.
It's good.
Hey, that's a train. And we're supposed to spin in this?
Listen,
that wasn't
good.
like that. That was
he said, damn, that's good.
And I'm telling you, the laughter, the quiet laughter between the two of them, you know.
The fact that these two are laughing together and people, what the fuck?
Listen,
yeah.
And the conversation, I can almost guarantee you, Mike, the conversation was they have a curated dance because he was like, I'm supposed to spin you in this. Now we're talking about nervous energy. I promise you, he's like, okay, now how am I going to do this? Because I really thought that she was going to pick the other dress. They had conversations. I don't think that this was like a sight unseen, or they didn't talk about this beforehand. They talked about the type of dress. They talked about, okay, how we're going to do the spin.
But this is the problem. The propaganda that y'all have spread, that the brainwashing on what y'all wedding day is, that, the pressure that a man has to watch any word he says about your fucking perfect imaginary day that you have fucking dreamed about your entire life is so ridiculous that a man literally has to be on pins and needles on his reaction on what the dress is going to. Dog, I'm just going to be me. I'm like, wow, I didn't think you were going with the princess dress. I didn't see you in the princess dress because we probably had a conversation where you were leaning towards the other dress.
That's why you saw the giggles in between them two. The giggles.
Once again, it's just imaginary day that puts everybody has to watch every word they say because you're the bride.
These women seen too many movies.
But he was like, I like it.
Let's not normalize this reaction. F out of here.
No, she's saying because that was one of the comments.
And that's one of the comments she's saying. Let's not normalize the reaction.
I thought KT agreed.
I didn't think the
she
man
wouldn't
was
want her husband to be there.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I didn't think the husband was supposed to see the dress to the wedding day. I thought that too, Nikki, but things have changed.
Styles. She probably looked at styles with him, showed him different styles, not the particular dress that she was going to wear. But
yeah, but I didn't see any of that until she walked down the aisle.
Yeah, this is new age wedding planning. This is new age wedding planning now. You're talking about every aspect all the way down to the color schemes, the color palettes. Back in the day, it was like, okay, what color we going with? Red, blue, white, yellow. Now it's color palettes for the entire production of the wedding.
And that's where the problem happens. There's so much pressure into this production that has nothing to do with the actual marriage. So everybody has to watch every word and people will spiral and you people will get up. The problem is people can't wait to actually dissect two people wedding day and put these comments on here. Oh, we shouldn't normalize it. Bitch, we shouldn't normalize your comments. How about that? We shouldn't normalize people talking out the side of their mouth, side of their neck with these comments. You look beautiful. I wish you well.
Ms. Wakefield said he didn't like it. That's what Mo's mom said. I'm just saying.
I think that
he said specifically we're supposed to spin in this. They may have a dance. He was invested in it.
Dance planned. Yes. I'm telling you, I got a good read on conversation and body language. He did not present
he
did not like it. I think
he did the 6'7". He did the 6'7".
He said not do the 6'7".
He did the 6'7". You ain't see it?
He didn't do the 6'7".
He did.
I think that they have a lot of friendly banter, and the fact that he is invested enough to know what a princess style dress looks like and all of that. I think that they've had several conversations about this wedding. I think that they talked about the dress, the dance that they have, probably went to dance classes to learn. And I think the energy that we saw was just nervous energy.
Them dollars, he ain't sugarcoat nothing. If he marry Shawn, he gonna tell her what it is.
This is why I just want to elope if I get married again.
See, KT ain't for all that. It's about us. It ain't about all the.
So many people who have spent a lot of money on weddings and the time, the planet and stuff. A lot of them say that. I hear people say, if I had it to do all over again, I would just elope or have like a courthouse wedding. But it's like you don't know the experience until you have the experience. You could tell somebody else because I've seen it. I planned it. And I still say I want a wedding.
And understand, if the woman didn't like the tuxedo that the man picked out, y'all would have no problem with her saying, "Nah, that's not the one."
Go with that. Go with the other cover button, or you change the vest.
That's not the one.
It's not the one. Yeah, it's my day.
All right. Well, why would they even post?
Because they thinking it was a good thing. What do you mean? They thinking it's fine?
It's part of the propaganda now.
And that's why I'm turning off the comments. If I ever post anything, any wedding pictures or any engagement pictures, I am turning off the comments. Okay.
That's a
lot. I've investigated to find your ass if you say something crazy on my page like that.
Unbelievable. All right, we're good.
Let me read her comment. What did LaShawn say? Because they get fickle when we read. Was it that one?
I do because I'm blunt as fuck too.
I know this one. I think she's talking about this one.
This reminds me of a fat woman who asked their man, do I look fat in this dress? Yes, you look fat before getting in the dress. Normalize being honest.
Well, LaShawn.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna say this a billion times. I said it a billion times before. I'm gonna say it a billion more. Human beings don't want honesty. They want honesty that they're comfortable with. That's what they want. They don't want real honesty. They want the honesty that they're comfortable with. Exactly. I've been there, done that. I'm gonna elope on one of my favorite islands. Yes, I agree with you.
TP ready to get eloped. TP, ain't nobody give you no ring. No, you out in them streets too much.
Don't be blocking her blessings. Don't be blocking her blessings.
Rashida said I wouldn't change my wedding day. It was the big event my grandmother attended. It was a big family event. It was a big deal to me. And my wedding was a big deal. Everybody who came said they had an incredible time. I had an incredible time.
That's a
hell yeah, then maybe a thong jump. Y'all ridiculous. All right. We out of here.
TP don't got a lot of friends. Let me stop before she get in her feelings. TP, I know. I just thought about it. I know how y'all get sometimes when I say put your stuff out there.
Well, how you know TP ain't got a lot of friends? Like
she try to, because she act like she go on solo trips and then really be having people there. Like she want to be slick and sneaky with her dudes. Like I already know what TP's up to. I figured her out before.
Oh, okay. All right.
But no, she's cool. I mean, she's cool.
Y'all got a whole nother thing going on.
Yeah,
all right, we going.
I be paying attention. Yeah.
We back at it. So we had Sierra yesterday, Omillio, and Anthony Todd, the actor, will be on Friday. All right, we back at it tomorrow morning. Love me for who I am. Not who you want me to be.
Wednesday,
I can never be that.
As well. Y'all got any Wellness Wednesdays questions for Shaquisa, for our doctor, our nurse practitioner? Make sure y'all have at least 1 or 2 questions.
Oh, we got the poetry. KT. Got the spoken word people coming on tomorrow.
Oh, the dude last week was good. I was in my car. What was the dude? What did he do?
Vader.
I forgot. But it was one of them. I was like, okay, it was good. I remember I was like, okay, KT bringing them through. So that was, I think that's a good thing y'all got going on. I still like the dude the week before that, the one that was talking about food. I thought he was the best one total so far. He had the whole thing. He said, y'all think I'm talking about this, but I'm really talking about a cheesesteak or something like that. It was like a
They have a good one. All right, we got to wrap it up. Love me for who I am, not who you want to be. I can never be that. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in your life. Fight for your happiness. Never let anyone, anything, or any circumstance take it from you. From Michael, Shawn, J Black, Sexy Mo, C Chung, Kamari, Amani, Lady Q, Woke Up Inspired. You want your merch? You got a vision? You want to put it on something? Go to wokeupinspired.com, and while you're there, check out all the merch that she's selling, all the designs that she has, all the sayings, and make sure you pick something out and you support wokeupinspired.com. We are gone.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legend, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.